G'day, legends. TJC Sports here. Welcome to another legendary NRL livestream reaction. Today, we're going to be reacting to the Penrith Panthers versus the Cronulla Sharks in VIVA, Las Vegas. This is our second stream of the day, and so that was to make sure I'd be here on time. And our final stream of the day, round one, officially, fully, properly underway. Man, does it feel good to finally be back with the greatest game of all. We are live about 10 minutes before the game kicks off here, ready to hopefully have a fun time with this one here. The Pars versus the Sharkies. The lineups are as follows. For the Penrith Panthers, who are coming off a four-peat, legends, historically huge here. We have Dylan Edwards at fullback, with Casey McLean looking to clean up the competition with Paul Alamotti on the wings. Luke Garner and Isaac Tongo are our centers, with Jack Cole and Nathan Cleary in the halves. As for the props, we have Moses Leota and Lindsay Smith, with Mitch Kenny at number 9. Scott Sorensen and Liam Martin are our second rowers today, with Isaiah Yeo at lock. The interchange is Daniel Laurie, Isaiah Papali'i, Matthew Eisenhoe, and surprisingly, Luron Patia. Now, I wouldn't have predicted him in the lineup with Brad Schneider as 18th man. Brad Schneider, a former Canberra Raider. The Canberra Raiders obviously doing one better over the New Zealand Warriors in the previous game on here. Also, congratulations to the Gillaroos, who beat England 90-4. It was an extremely dominant victory for them. As for the Cronulla Sharkies, the visiting team, though they're both visiting teams, it is Las Vegas. We have William Kennedy at fullback with Samuel Stonestreet and Renato Mulatalo on the wings. Our centres are Kyle Uiro and Jesse Ramian. The halves are Braden Trindle and Nicholas Hines here, with the props being Adam Fanua, Blake and Oregon Kafusi. Blake Brayley at 9, with the second rows being Bryson Nakora and Teague Wilton. Cameron McInnes leads them as the captain today at lock. The interchange is Daniel Atkinson, who's Dragons bound next year, with CSC Fatalikai, Braden Hanlon-Uele, Thomas Hazelton. It's actually a really strong bench from the Cronulla Sharks this year, guys. Like, looking at Hanlon-Uele, Thomas Hazelton, Talakai, Atkinson, I think that they benefit when there's tired legs they're facing with every player there on the interchange. Anyways, hello to everybody in the chat here. SS Storm fans says first, congratulations, mate. William Hunt says second first. Love that. What's up, TJC? Well, mate, my roof's up, but I'm also pretty up, man. I mean, rugby league is back, baby, bro. Of course I'm having a good one. How are you doing, mate? What's up with you? Did you get a haircut, TJC? I got a haircut and a shave, mate, a few weeks ago. If that's what you're talking about, that's probably what looks different about me, mate. I'm also a few weeks older. Who knows, man? That's all I can think of. I reckon he had an earpiece. Not yet, bro. Not yet, bro. Liam Bridget says Panthers by first try scorer Dylan Edwards. Panthers to win, first try scorer Dylan Edwards. I mean, Dylan Edwards is one of the best fullbacks in our game right now. Like, yes, you can point out your turbos and your pongers for their flashiness, but let's face it, when it comes to consistency and fitness, lack of injury, Dylan Edwards is arguably the best in the comp. And I don't say that happily. I say that as a reluctantly honest Parramatta Real supporter. William Ant says, I missed the first game, was working, but I'm here now ready for our NRL 2025. Let's go. Hey, mate, that's all good, bro. I hope work was okay for you. Oh, my God. The Sharks fans are so suited, aren't they? They're a Shark outfits, folks. We got people in full Shark onesies at the game here today. Doesn't quite look to be at the same level as the amount of Raiders fans I saw attending, but still quite impressive here. The Penrith Panthers obviously coming off one of the greatest strings of forms in rugby league. You've never seen a team, not in the modern era, be winning 4 in a row, let alone coming in with the belief this year that they could be doing 5 in a row. Up the Pars. Yo, up the Pars, says NRLB edits, mate. All right, I guess you're going for the Panthers in this one, bro. Footy's back. I missed it, mate. I think we all missed rugby league. I think we're all just a little bit happy to finally get our game that we love back and proper. You know, none of this preseason. It doesn't matter, the game stuff. This is the real deal. This is where it counts towards our years. Will we laugh? Will we cry? Will we be devastated? You know what? We'll probably be doing every single one of those things this year because that's what footy is. William Ant says, what was the Gillaroos versus England? 90-4? Sheesh. Yes, it was. 90-4, bro. Yeah. Not good, man. Not good, bruv. I was very disappointed to see that England one would lose by that much. I mean, we, at the end of the day, are using Vegas as a way to show off the game to the international public. It does not look good when our women are winning 90-4. We're trying to show that we're a competitive, fun sport. You would have thought maybe we could have let England get a free, but dang, good on the Gillaroos, I say. What a team. Panthers 25-24. First try scorer, Katie McLean. Anytime, Dylan Edwards. Nice predictions. We'll put them up on the Stars NRB edits. If you're correct, we'll loop back to that. SS Storm fan says Panthers 1-12. First try scorer, the ref. I know, crazy. Oh, mate, the referee's going to go over and score a hat trick, bruv. Eels Production edits says Pars will also win. What's up, TJC? What's up, bro? With you, man? What's up with you, man? I'm doing all right myself, personally, mate. Liam Pritchard says Tyler Gillaroo smash England. Yes, they did. SS Storm fan says we beat our 84 score. We beat our 84 score, man. We're not looking back 90, but at that point, you might as well be aiming for the 100. Tyler Panthers, a lot of players, champion team. Oh, there is no doubt in my mind the Penrith Panthers are a championship team. I mean, 4 premierships in a row. You got to expect to have a good game coming up today because the Cronulla Sharkies, I think, are going to have a decent year of the preseason. Anything to go off by and how their squad's looking. And look, no, I'm not one of those annoying people who says, oh, trials decide all. Obviously not. If I was looking at trials, then Storm would be right down the bottom and Sydney Roosters would be getting the spoon. However, I do think that the Cronulla Sharks have given me no reason to question whether they can put up some fantastic performances and hopefully give us a good game of rugby league versus the Penrith Panthers. This is the moment to show it here in Las Vegas, giving us an actual entertainment spectacle for the American viewers to enjoy. William Hunt says, should have been Gillaroos versus New Zealand for the women. Hey, I think most of us agree for the women. It should have been the Gillaroos and England, but it's the NRL's decision, man. I guess the NRL wants to grab more English fans. Mate, probably, who knows, mate? Who knows? This is going to be a fantastic game. I like it. We've got enthusiasm. We need that. We need enthusiasm, guys. If there's no enthusiasm, then what are we doing, right? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Fantastic. Good stuff all around. Anyways, here at Allegiant Stadium, it is due to kick off in about 2 minutes here. You can watch this game on Channel 9 Now, Kayo, or Foxtel. Speaking of which, actually, we're going to switch this over to Channel 9 since that is a lot more up to date. All right, hear that, folks? We're just switching this over to Channel 9 because that's a lot. What's the word? Channel 9 gives me a much more up to date look at how the game's going, actually. Because KO Foxtel is like, let's be honest, it's like 20 seconds behind the actual Channel 9 one for me. All around here. Just sorting that out right now. Don't have a great TV here. Just trying to jump. There we go. That should be good. Yeah. All right. Sweet. Sorted it. We're good now. We're good now, folks. Woo. Rugby League, Cronulla Sharks, Penrith Panthers. Here we go on Channel 9 here. Should be kicking off in about a minute here as the teams run out onto the field here. They're zooming right now at Nicholas Hines, 13 try assists in 2024 and 2022 Daily M winner. He goes up today against the two-time Church Medal and 4-peat winner, Nathan Cleary. Obviously, Nathan with the most raps in the game right now as a player. It should be a good top performance and fight between these two sides. William Kennedy also there. Will Kennedy, there was talks that he may not play in the fullback spot this year early on, but that didn't end up becoming the case. Good stuff, good decision from Cronulla overall. Blake Brayley, Nicholas Hines, Teague Wilton. Cronulla just... I can't say there's a position where I think that they fully lack. I feel like they've got a lot of talent all throughout that side this year. And look, call that just bias for the preseason or whatever. I think that they could give us a good game here versus the Panthers, genuinely. As in the gold strip, Nathan Cleary leads out the Penrith Panthers, your 4-peat winners looking to make it 5 in 2025. They refuse to not make grand finals. They refuse not to win premierships, and they refuse not to take their game seriously. The Pars are officially on the field. Congratulations to our winners so far today. I think it was Wigan, Gillaroos, and the Canberra Raiders. Will the Panthers or Sharks add their name into the history books for winning Vegas 2025? Only time will tell. But no matter how you look at it, just ignoring even the Vegas side of it, round one is always such a important game for teams. Even if it doesn't overall tend to impact the full year as a whole, every game counts in this competition. It becomes more competitive every single year, and it will only continue to do so as the professionalism and expectation of the athletes gets higher. Dylan Edwards lays the ball down. Las Vegas, final game of the 2025 edition is underway. The first half officially. Cronulla Sharks will be attacking to begin us off here. Cronulla Sharks into the line down the left. For those wondering at home who somehow can't watch Channel 9 and all that, Sharks attacking to the right, Panthers to the left here. The Penrith Panthers get the Cronulla Sharks on the ground, and we then go to the right. Here we go. Cronulla Sharky, Adam Fanua-Blake looks for the offload. Then gets it over to Bretton Nakora here. Bretton Nakora didn't do that one easily. Collects. They're behind their 10-meter line, and we're on for a tackle now to fourth. That's really concerning right now. The Penrith Panthers are absolutely holding back the Sharkies. Fifth tackle. We then go over to the right, and it's a clearance from Nicho Hines, mate. It is only the 20 he'll be able to clear from. And now Dylan Edwards, on his first collection of the game, will push past his own 40 here. Then over to the halfway line. Just trying to squeeze about here. Couldn't quite get past any more than the halfway line there. Casey McLean. We then go to Luke Garner here, who... for a lot of the time I've been watching him, has been playing in the forwards, playing in the centers today for the Panthers. We got Nathan Cleary then, passing backwards over to Isaac Tongo. Isaac Tongo held. Mitch Kenny to Isaiah Yeo. Isaiah Yeo, one of the best locks in our game here. An Australian captain, I think. Kick it in the air now. The Penrith Panthers chase on the 10, and it's collected by Ronaldo Mulatalo. But the Cronulla Sharks can't sleep yet here, as they are only just in front of their try line. And last set, the Penrith Panthers held them down there pretty dang well. They're going to have to find something special breaking through here. Penrith Panthers, a team that loves to start fast, but maybe a little too fast here. A little too fast as we get a penalty. Penrith Panthers getting a bit too quick for their own good. No Viva Las Vegas going to be the end after this? No, till next year. Yeah, mate, it'll be the end of Las Vegas, bro. And did the kick not work out for Cronulla? Dylan Edwards collects. What are you doing, Cronulla? That was your penalty. Casey McLean runs. McLean runs. What are they doing? The Cronulla Sharks are all over the place here. It's the commentator's curse. And now the referee's going to stop play here. Mate, it is a shame that Las Vegas will be done after this one, but hey, that's what makes it so special. The fact that it's not non-stop and it has a very quick end day. You know, that I feel like half of Las Vegas is the hype before it happens, man. Ooh. Rough there from McLean. He may be forced off for an assessment there, which would bring Dane Laurie onto the field here. There you have it. McLean coming off from the field ever so early in his Penrith Panthers game here. Scored 4 test tries on debut for the Kiwis here in 2024. Obviously not in Vegas, but still coming off the field now to be checked out. Mel says, let's go Sharks. No shock, Mel. Hey, deep down, I kind of want the Sharks to win too, but good on the Pars here. They've been the better team at the moment. And Sharks immediately knock the ball on here. Luke Garner collects. And the Panthers are not happy as the referee blows his whistle and says, that's not Sharks ball. It's a penalty. And now we got to push and shove here between the Sharks and the Panthers. They're not happy with each other. The Panthers losing their cool pretty early on there, actually. Cronulla Sharks, good on him. The opening 5 minutes was just ridiculous from the Panthers. Bellyache versus Rolsey next Sunday. Mate, Bellyache versus Riles next Sunday. Don't doubt it, bruv. It's going to be special, man. My first try scorer is wrong. Make that accent wrong. It is wrong. It is wrong. It shall be wrong, man. Well, it's not wrong yet. Nobody scored yet, bruv. Blake Brayley, though that could change in a second. Cameron McInnes through the line here. McInnes kept just above the try line. Nico Hines passes, and Jesse Ramian will score for the Cronulla Sharks today, folks. The Sharkies officially bite and put the Pars behind. 4-0, unbelievable. The Panthers are actually behind in a game. How often do you see that in the modern times? Not often. Cronulla Sharks 4, Panthers 0 in Las Vegas. The free makes it 4, and he points to the sky. Viva Las Try, we'll call it. And he didn't need no pads for that, did he? Dane Laurie completely caught off guard there. Dylan Edwards tries to make ground and cover it up, but Dylan Edwards alone cannot do enough there. They're missing Blaze Logan, to be honest. Oh, we don't know how Blaze is currently linking up with Cleary, but yeah, I guess when Blaze finally clicks, because he's got such talent, when Blaze finally clicks with Cleary, they will be deadly. Ashley Bold-Headed Nelson. All right, from the side here, Will Kennedy. Actually, Braden Trindle, that's my bad. Braden Trindle takes the kick, and he flops the kick. He misses that poorly. Disappointing stuff there. The Cronulla Sharks will remain leading by just the 4 points here in this one. So far on the poll, 22 votes, 55% if you have gone with the Panthers to win. I mean, right now, the Cronulla Sharks are winning, so good on you, the 36% that went with Sharkies. A draw is at 5%, and don't care if Viva Las Vegas is at 5%. Good to see the excitement. You know, that's what I love the most about the actual season, the energy in the air, the feeling of togetherness, that, yeah, excitement for the game as a whole that you just don't get during the off-season. Nico Hines passes to his left short. Kafusi! That was a demanding tackle there from Lindsay Smith there. Keep that name in your books here. And on the second tackle, they're held back to their 10. We then try to move through the middle here, the Cronulla Sharks and the Cronulla I don't know, man. I don't think he's made many calls, NRL edits. I don't think Ashley Clyde's made many calls yet to be complaining about him. I'll complain when he makes a bad call. Cronulla Sharks clear it in the air over to the 10 here, and it ends up with Dylan Edwards. Dylan Edwards looks to get away, gets to the 20 here. Oh, my goodness. They're running past the 30 now. and caught out. Pars, Edwards goes short over to Paul Alamotti because he's old, man. People get older. As people get older, they can get bold, man. Not everyone has hair when they're older. Over to Isaac Togo here. Isaac Togo now. Held on the 40 here. Gets it to Isaiah Yeo. To Nathan Cleary. And Cleary's going to have to take the tackle there because that would be an obstruction. Nathan Cleary on the ground. Now on the 30 here. Jack Cole is going to hit it in the air here. Cole, they may find a hole here. The Panthers and the Cronulla Sharks end up with the ball here. Though Moses Leota seems to think it should be their ball, and that might be a penalty for Sharkies, actually. Leota here. Ashley Clyde blowing his whistle. What's the crowd number at the stadium? Any info? I'm not too sure on the crowd number exactly, man. I haven't heard what the number is, but I'd say it's pretty decently sold looking at the what they're showing at the stadium, man. I heard it was 56,000 for the Wild/Raiders game, it says Mel. Dang! Well, we're getting a good attendance, eh, aren't we? Getting a good attendance in the Vegas fixtures. So what what's the call from the Panthers and the Sharkies? Are they saying what did they? So the Penrith Panthers, Moses Leota seemingly was confused. Moses Leota seemed to think that they should have had it. But remember, it's what the ref says, not what you think. The Panthers still not good enough here. Moses Leota with the dirty ill discipline. Right there. Okay. Anyways, folks, from the 10-meter line here, great challenge there from the Penrith Panthers. It'll be the pass ball from right in front here now. Penrith Panthers now through the line, and Isaac Togo will be held. Mitch Kenny pointing both ways. We then go through to the middle here. It's a good rush of speed there, and Moses Leota is held on the ground now. I really hope the Sharks win this. I think everyone that's not a Panthers fan hopes that, man. Raiders were very good today. Yes, they were, Liam. Very, very impressive, the Canberra Raiders. Much more impressive than we expected. Isaac Togo now. And Togo held on the 10 now. Then we have a pass backwards from Mitch Kenny. Mitch Kenny, Moses Leota there. Moses Leota. Leota gets held on the 10. Passes to the left. Liam Martin trying to squeeze on through here. Liam Martin couldn't quite find his way around. They're just trying to go through the middle at the moment, it seems. Nothing too unique there from the Panthers. On fourth tackle here, Nathan Cleary. And I might as well shut my big fat mouth in a second because I'm certain they're about to play something on this fifth tackle here. Scott Sorensen. And no, it's actually going to be 6 again. There you go. 6 again. Ruck infringement, folks. Short pass over to Lindsay Smith. Runs through, held. And oh no, he loses the ball actually. It's Blake Brayley's, the Penrith Panthers with the mistake here. Was it 35k last year, but 56k is a great crowd. Mate, we've absolutely improved on last year's crowd. That's what we know for certain, right? We've improved the crowd. And that's all that matters, really. That's all you want to do. Grow the game every single year, right? Get more attendance than the last. Penrith Panthers hold the Sharks back here. We then get Brayley going over to the left here. Hazelton. We look for the passes. Will Kennedy pushing back here. Pushing back. Cleary with a good tackle there. Then Nico Hydes clearing it on the fifth tackle. Goes to the far left and collected by Dylan Edwards almost too easily. No pressure on him, really. Dylan Edwards now running forward. This is Penrith, not Penrith. It doesn't even make sense, bruh. What do you mean? It's Penrith, not Penrith. I know it was a bit of a joke, really, though. English should have played Samoa, perhaps. No match for Australia. Yeah, it wasn't a very good game from what I understand, the Gillaroos. Sounds like it was a very bland smashing from one side. Now Lindsay Smith. We go over to the right here. Isaiah Yeo past the 30. Cronulla Sharks just keeping themselves together. They're trying to keep the formation. Stay in formation. Don't lose it. Kicks it short in the air. And on the 10, it's collected by Renato Mulatalo here. And Renato Mulatalo now being pushed back onto his own 10 here. Oh, my goodness. Renato Mulatalo spun around there. The Penrith Panthers not exactly solid in that tackle, are they? Couldn't keep it together. Playing like a team that makes a lot of knock-ons, but they're not knocking on. Also, legends, Casey McLean is officially ruled out. So sorry to anybody who had Casey McLean in their teams like me. Yuck, that's too bad. Casey McLean is gone. Also, don't focus. It's not about not focusing, mate. I just don't think they've got themselves. They're just not quite as them at the start of this. But that's got nothing to do with how good they are as a team. That's just how it's opened. Penrith Panthers now. Don't forget to share the stream around, like, sub, all that good stuff. Legends. Really appreciate everyone who tunes in. Isaac Tungo. Past the 30, Dylan Edwards passes to the left here. The Panthers going forward here. Luke Garner now. Luke Garner caught out just past the 40. Third tackle here. The next game in round 1 will be on Thursday. Unfortunately, not Las Vegas, but it will be the Roosters versus the Broncos. And the referee is actually going to put up his own penalty here, it looks like, for the Penrith Panthers. The Cronulla Sharks giving it away here. Did they not get away from the rucking time? All right. And Penrith Panthers from the Sharks zone 40 to attack. Jack Cole, who most were surprised took the spot that was meant to be for Blaze Talangi. Blaze obviously recovering, though, from an injury. Probably may not be fit, actually. But also, Jack Cole may have just won the spot. Got to remember that, too. Jack Cole may have just simply won the spot. Evening, legends, says Jason Reader. Evening, Jason. How are you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Isaiah held on the 20 now. They kick it, the Penrith Panthers, into the Sharks now. Offloads backwards. Mitch Kenny, it's still third tackle here. Ends up with Cleary, kicks low, and it's held. Why are you doing that so desperately on third tackle? That's my clue there. I want to know, Jack Cole. And now on the 20, Cronulla Sharks, Stone Street barges forward here, but the Stone could not beat the rock that was the Penrith Panthers defense. And did he lose the ball? No, it went backwards here, Cronulla Sharks. And the refs actually get a step in and say penalty for Cronulla Sharks here. Cronulla Sharks with the ill discipline, getting the ill discipline of the Penrith Panthers. Mate, stay with legal, bruh. Where's the legality? We're getting no legality here, bruh. Ridiculous. Why Cole, says SS Storm fan. Why? Our seniors may have had tragic first game, but our Harold Matthews Cup champions beat the Storm. That's the spirit, Mel. Look at the positives. The Harold Matthews are winning. That's like me with the Harold Matthews and the SG Ball of Para right now. Undefeated, baby, and doing legendary. Well, I know the SG's undefeated, at least. SG Ball on top, baby. Undefeated in everything. Now on the 40, Blake Brayley goes over to the left here. Trindle, they get to the 30. They're on the Penrith Panthers side here. The Penrith Panthers trying to keep themselves lined up nicely. No silly penalties. That's what they'll be going. No silly penalties right now. There's a reason they're 4 Peters. Brayley to Hines. Back to Oregon Kafusi, and he ain't gone there. I'm enjoying the stream. That's good to hear, Jason Redia, because that is the priority of all the streams, that you enjoy it. And Cronulla Sharks, while trying to get the Panthers to take it out of play themselves. Now the Panthers with a counter-attack. Dylan Edwards collects. Edwards taps and goes, and unfortunately not too much comes of that here, but they'll get to the 30 at least. And then through the middle here, past the 30, they'll be held. To the 40 then, Jack Cole will run instead of passing. Jack Cole will squeeze them to just about the halfway line, I'll say. Who cares if it's right behind? I'll say halfway line. They made it. Dylan Edwards to Luke Garner. Luke Garner on his way through. Luke Garner held. Well, they are the next generation players, right? Yes, they are, mate. And I'm excited to see the next gen come through because they're genuinely top kids. NRL NBA Edit says WTJC. WSSW, everyone. NRL NBA Edits. W, everyone. I'm looking forward to Roosters versus Broncos Thursday night, as you should be, man. That's your side, bro. And I also think that'll be a good game. Nathan Cleary kicks it in the air to the 10-meter line of the Sharks, and while Liam Martin tries to grab it, instead he'll just let it be collected by Will Kennedy here. Panthers taking their time getting off the Cronulla Sharks defender there. And now running forward here, the attackers, Kayo held. Spinning around here, it's a little bit of a 1-2 sidestep. It's the tippy toes, as we call it on the channel, from Ronaldo Mulatalo. Then Jesse Ramian down the right wing here. He's running. Stone Street past the halfway line, trying to get to the pointy. And Dylan Edwards, the last line of defense, stops him. We then go to Nicho Hynes. Nicho Hynes runs it. They're almost at the 30 here, and they're kicking it on the 4th. Penrith Panthers absolutely all over the place there. Paul Alamotti will manage to get the ball, though. Isaac Togo over to the left end, and on the 10, Will Kennedy pushes forward here. Will Kennedy then held. Mitch Kennedy then over to Dane Laurie. Dane Laurie spins around here. Dane Laurie now backing it up here for all you Vegas viewers. We then got Luke Garner down the left side here. He can't take off like Stone Street, though. What a brilliant run that was from Samuel Stone Street before. Moses Leota now pushing past their own 40. Mitch Kenny with a simple pass. Mitch Kenny, shout out to him. While he hasn't been the Appy Coruscant that they once had for them, he has been, screen went black for a sec, but it's good now on Channel 9. He has certainly been a solid number 9 that they needed sorely when they lost someone like him. There were some Para fans on TV. That's us in 2027. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Khalid. In 2027, us Para fans will be in Vegas cheering them on loud and proud here. Nicho Hynes over to the left here. Will Kennedy dummies through, and the Penrith Panthers hold him back. Brayley, the halfway line. Looks like the spine's linking up really nicely for the Cronulla Sharks at the moment here, and the spine will get them to the 40. Braden Trindle kicks it in the air then to the left here, but I think the Panthers will collect fine, yeah. Dylan Edwards with the ball. But who was that just went flying across my screen? Ronaldo Mulatalo, man. Huge stuff. Over to the 10 now. We then go through the middle here. Dane Laurie. Probably didn't expect himself to be on the field this early on, but that's what happens in the game, right? Big hits, knocks sometimes, unfortunately, early on. And Casey McLean just couldn't play. Now, Mitch Kenny to Cleary, to Dylan Edwards. Dylan Edwards now. And, Penrith Panthers with the mistake here. Cronulla will collect. And the referee is going to say, nah, that's just a knock-on from Panthers. Should be Sharks' ball now. This is not Panthers. Just remember, just only start. Exactly. No, this isn't the Penrith Panthers we're used to. But it's also not the same team. Remember that, guys. This is a Penrith Panthers who is slightly weaker than they were last season. But even with that, they're a team you cannot afford to doubt any second of your game. I'm not judging any team's performance until round 6. I think that's a fair assessment. Exactly, Mel. Fair enough. I think that's more than fair. I think early days is nothing to go on. I feel like it takes a few games for some teams to take off. Does it for the best team in the comps? Not usually. I think Storm will take off almost immediately. And unfortunately, that's against Para. So Para's going to have to bring their A game to win. But yeah, I wouldn't say most teams will start well. I think we've got a lot to wait for and look out for before we say anything. Sharks on the 20 held Oregon. Kafusi pushes forward and he loses the ball. Oregon, what are you doing, you former Parramatta Real Grand finalists? What are you doing, Kafusi? That was ridiculous. It was like, mate, I could hold the ball better. That came out faster than a nut from a loose tree twig. I'm not judging any team's players. Penrith players have to beat the Carolina player for players in the NFL. Heck yeah, they do, mate. Heck yeah, they do. You know what? At this point, can the Pars go to Carolina? Teach them a few things. Also, some teams are rebuilding. True that. Some teams are rebuilding, seeing how things work. unfortunately, I think the Panthers, I wouldn't say the Panthers are necessarily rebuilding, but they definitely got improvements to be made. And Dylan Edwards does a bad play of the ball there. The Penrith Panthers, who are usually absolutely applauded for their simplicity in their style, absolutely losing it right now. Edwards with 2 errors in the first 20 minutes. So unlike him here. Edwards now, and the Penrith Panthers will be on the defense. First tackle out of the way. Sharks get to their own 40 here. Cronulla Sharks, Adam Fanua-Blake then. Around here at Adam Fanua-Blake held. Blake Brayley zooms that over to the left. Trindle here, then to Kayo here. What a mixed smart play there. I would point out the sponsors, but this is not brought to you by anyone but TJC Sports. Nico Hines. Then to the right. And that ball goes out of play. The Cronulla Sharks did not position themselves right for that. Goodbye, baby. Goodbye. Cronulla Sharks unable to attack with the utmost intent in that play. Penrith Panthers to get it back here. Cronulla Sharks remain just the 4-0 up here. Panthers keep running. I'll tell you now, 21 minutes in, if I predicted it to be 4-0, I would. If anyone predicted it to be 4-0, I'd be surprised with you. Wouldn't have thought of that. Dylan Edwards now. Through the middle here, almost. Past the halfway. Mitch Kenny passes back to Nathan Cleary. Nathan Cleary with the dummy. Nathan Cleary held on the 40 here of the Cronulla Sharks end. Then to the left, Isaiah Yeo gets it to Lindsay Smith. Lindsay Smith now pushing on forward here, and it's a good clearance in the air over to the left now, and it's going to be held. 22 minutes so far almost got in this game right now. Ashley Klein blowing his whistle. Gillaroos need to be nerfed, says Andrew Backhouse. They really do, don't they? They're way too good right now, man. Justin Liu says, come on, the Panthers. Come on, the Penrith Panthers. Right now, they need to wake up, man. I am out, but came to say hi, I think Hugh. You think Hugh. Don't know Hugh, Barry, but okay. I don't know what you mean by you think Hugh, but hi. Hi, Andrew, but welcome to the stream, bro. Appreciate it, mate. All good that you're out. Hopefully you're having a fun time out, brother. Dylan Edwards feeds in the scrum. Jack Cole over to the right here. The Penrith Panthers are going to get a full set from the Cronulla Sharks' 20. Dylan Edwards passes back to Isaiah Yeo. Isaiah Yeo then tipped on to, no, he's not to the ground. What a big boy holding himself up there like that. He's learned how to walk and he'll talk the talk with it. Scott Sorensen now. Over to Yeo again. Yeo back to Lindsay Smith. Lindsay Smith then. Few too many runs into the middle, I say, right now. Also simple from the Panthers. Cleary, Edwards, Tunga. Cameron McInnes. Welcome back to rugby league. Lindsay Smith now. Back to rugby league. Knocked out of his hands and Cleary charges on the ball. We're going to have a bit to look at here. Cleary could have a try, or we could have a lost ball knock on. Could be 2 in the set for a penalty as well. Watching it. Going for the tackle they were. A 45,000 crowd for this game, says Mel. 45,000? Gosh darn, I'll take that, right? Considering it's in America, you'll take that kind of crowd. And they're going to rule no try. Nathan Cleary, no deal. You get nothing in this one. But Lindsay Smith, man, so close to a try. Will Kennedy hitting it out. That was robbery, though, man. I'm convinced Will Kennedy was going for that ball, even if it looks like the tackle, mate. And to me, that's 2 in the set, which would be a penalty. I don't like that, man. Not big on it. Robbed, I don't care shit call. I'll tell you now, it wasn't the perfect call, Andrew. I'm not defending that call at all. I don't agree with I don't agree with the 2-in-1. That was very clearly visible. Finally, the bunker is going against the Panthers. Finally, for the first time ever, SS Storm fan, the bunker has picked a fight with the Pars. Past the halfway line now. 4th tackle. Oh, they're just teasing me there in the corner, man. Teasing me in the corner. Next Sunday, 3 p.m. Nico Hines clears it in the air here over to the left, and it's collected there by the Penrith Panthers. Cronulla Sharks now to defend. Are you allowed to hit the ball out? Not 2-in-1, bruh. Not 2-in-1. I don't know how they ignored all that. Isaac Tago now. Down the right here. Held. Mitch Kenny. To Cleary. Nathan Cleary clears the air to the left here. It's bouncing. It's gone. No, it's not. Will Kennedy just barely will get there. Will Kennedy slid onto the ground. Yeah, we're all agreeing a bad call in the chat, it seems, right? Right now. Doesn't. Oh, it's a try score in action. Even so, man, why is it a... No, so you're allowed to call it about it got caught. Elise Carey. Yeah, that's what's confusing me, man. How's it Elise Carey that? It was very clearly hit out, man. Very clearly hit out there. Right, that makes sense there. You don't see that play often. Now that you actually mentioned it, I do remember that. But there you go, man. Okay, so... But just, how was that a loose carry? Hit it out, loose carry. Of course, man. Of course, right? Hit it out, loose carry. That makes sense. Jack Cole. 25 out. Mitch Kenny. Edwards. Past the 20. Gets it to the 15 now. The Penrith Panthers on the ground here. Mitch Kenny looking both ways before crossing. Then goes to the right here. Nathan Cleary. Gets it over to Liam Martin. Liam Martin then, and Liam Martin held. Penrith Panthers then on the 10 here. Nathan Cleary looking for the pass. Couldn't quite find it. 5th tackle now for the pass. Penrith Panthers from in front. Isaiah Yeo will go over for the Penrith Panthers. The big lock. 4-all with a kick to come from right in front. He takes full advantage there. Panthers 4, Sharks 4 with a brilliant kick to come here. Yeah, Guffo was good at that, Tyler, but in what just happened should have been a try to Nathan. And if I was a Panther, I'd be right. And, mate, that's exactly what we were just going on for a bit here. It should have been a try that, but the referee had a complete 180 and... Mate, he might as well have been wearing googly eyes because that was the craziest decision. Isaiah Yeo, though, through. Greatest try ever. I wouldn't call it the greatest try ever, but I would call it a good try from the lock there to show off the Vegas game right there. That's the kind of tries we want to see. Things that come out of nowhere. Enough of the routine stuff. Stuff that surprises the fans that they got through. I still don't understand how you could look at that play earlier, though, and say knock on. That's what I still don't get. Like, how? On what planet do you not see Will Kennedy touch that? That's the thing that was never a question to me. That's what I've... Like, I understand getting an odd decision wrong, but that one, they had the perfect angles for it. How do you get that one wrong? How do you get that one wrong? Well, I don't really know, but Penrith Panthers lead 6-4 now, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Still a letdown, though, for them. Are they Aussie refs? I mean, I think this one's Ashley. Is this one Ashley Clyde, or was that last game? Video ref should call that a no try going off his record. Mate, if he knows what's good for him, he will. I don't know how. I'm sorry, my brain is too fried to try and understand that. Yeah, Klein this one, of course. You know what? Ashley Klein strikes again. That's what that is. Ashley Klein strikes again, taking it out, man. Ashley Klein, dang, nabbit. And penalty for Panthers. Leg out of the thing, collects the ball off the kickoff. Very technical rule there, but the Penrith Panthers will have an advantage now. A penalty here for the ball being out of play. Good stuff. Dylan Edwards. And he read that one perfectly. He extended his leg a bit more than he needed to as well. And Blake Brayley will feel he's let himself down a little with that one. Now Penrith Panthers on the 30 here of the Cronulla Sharks end. Hello, welcome back to the Penrith Panthers that you know. The good old ones, the style of it all, the special ones. They are the specials. Lindsay Smith, back to Jack Cole. Jack Cole over by the 20 here. Jack Cole held there. Isaiah Papali'i is officially on the field, by the way, for the Penrith Panthers. Welcoming to their history, Penrith Panther number 627. Mitch Kenny to the right there. Isaiah and Cleary will kick it in the air. That is almost too simple. You can't be conceding tries like that in professional first grade. Isaac Tongo. 10-4. I rate that as a 9 out of 10, not a 10 out of 10. 1 point came from the Cronulla Sharks. Mate, it doesn't matter. Ashley Klein referee, boom. I'm still going with him, mate. Mate, I'm still going with it. I don't care. As far as I'm concerned, they're in cahoots, man. Cahoots. Doesn't matter who made the end call. In the end, a game ref by Ashley Klein, a bad decision was made, Andrew. His fault or not, the video ref obviously should get the bigger problem, but still, man, it's always when he refs. Andrew says, look, I'm going to sit in the corner and watch you tell screw this party. Screw it, bruh. Screw the party. Mate, forget about it. You got to stream, mate. You got to stream to watch. They'll understand. TJC above all. It's life, man. 10-4. 30 minutes gone by here. From in front, Penrith Panthers to take the kick here. Nathan Cleary just lines it up neatly to force it on through now. Cleary with the kick. And it goes right through the post there. Perfect conversion. 20-25 is officially back, it feels. It is 12-4 now. Poor Sharkies. Well, it is an NRL watch party. Hey, not too bad then, Andrew. I mean, that's something. I guess that's my kind of party. Well, it kicked Penrith into gear. Yes, it did, mate. The moment they got that wrong call, they've just been on and on and on the entire time. They've not had a game off, have they? No, sorry. They have not had a game off since, man. And the Penrith Panthers now with the ball here, collecting it on their own 10. Mitch Kenny. Through the middle they go. Paul Alamotti here, the former Canterbury Bankstown Bulldog. Most of these players, you could say, former. Gets it to Lindsay Smith. Lindsay Smith just tried to push on through here. Be right back in the second half. All good SS Storm fan here. We got about 9 minutes to go in this first half of footy, everyone. Isaiah Papali'i over past the 30 then. Mitch Kenny gets it to Isaiah Yeo. Isaiah Yeo then. Shout out to Cameron McInnes with the most tackles in this game. 27 tackles for Cameron McInnes, folks. He's a tackling machine. Somebody check him for batteries right now because he is electric. The electric shark, Cameron McInnes. Now we got Trindle going over to Mulatalo. Ronaldo Mulatalo then, and Mulatalo held. I hope this is a close game because the others have been a flogging. Absolutely, man. We need tighter games, man. We can't afford to have so many one-sided games in Vegas, man. I don't know about the Super League. Was that a flogging? I mean, I think it was like 40 points to 20 something. So you'd have to say that it was definitely somewhat of a smashing, man. Or a flogging, as we say, right? Got to say it was somewhat of something. Now Cronulla Sharks on the right. Trindle clears it in the air here. It's a good long kick there. And over on the 10 here, the Penrith Panthers will collect. Dylan Edwards with the ball now. Edwards pushes on forward here. And Dylan Edwards will get held. Good tackle there from CSE for Talakai now as Dane Laurie gets the ball here. Dane Laurie going around now. Dane Laurie held. Going short, the Panthers to the right here. Over to their own 40 now. Braden Hamlin-Uele gets off and gets involved in the next tackle here is Thomas Hazelton and Talakai together, the two benchies, the super subs. Kenny to Cleary. Cleary to Edwards. The spine linking up with the Penrith Panthers. Dylan Edwards then on the ground here. Mitch Kenny goes to the right. Nathan Cleary kicks it in the air then. And on the 20 here, they're looking and not a very good catch there from the Panthers. It went backwards, lucky for them, but not very good. Isaac Tongo will kick low then, and it ends up with Will Kennedy here. Will Kennedy pushing the ball off. Will Kennedy, he refuses to be tackled, and he'll dive on that 30-meter line like it's his own child. Then we've got the Kayo Ero running through. I can't believe that I had to check whether it was Ero or Trindle. Mate, one's got hair, you muppet. One's got hair, bruh. Well, the other's got hair, but one's got proper hair. Proper hair. Blake Brayley now. Appealing, it doesn't get anything. Now pushing forward is CSE for Talakai, who actually will get pretty well past the 40 here. The Penrith Panthers didn't seem as ready for him. Brayley then offloads after being tackled from running. Nico Hydes then backwards over to his second rower here. Pushing forward. Oh, look at him run Nikora. Nikora then passes. Trindle here to Teague Wilton. It remains fourth tackle, and it will go on to be the final tackle of the set here. 20-meter line. Cronulla Sharks on the attack. Trindle to Talakai, and it's actually going to be 6 again here. First tackle. CSC for Talakai held. What a plot twist here. I'm upset that Blaze didn't get his run. Oh, he'll get his run eventually. Don't you worry, man, mate. Blaze Taulagi, we love him here on the channel. However, his time ended at the Parramatta Eels. The Cronulla Sharks. And was that a mistake? No, they're going to be made to go to the 10 here. Blake Brayley taps. And now Hamlin-Uele will neatly trudge along. That's one of the neatest tackles ever done on Braden Hamlin-Uele. I've never seen him not smashing. Will Kennedy, short to Jesse Ramian. I feel like there was a bit of a hand on the face there from IPAT. Blake Brayley then. And Hazelton looks to try and spin around into the try line. He couldn't quite manage it. And Ashley Klein declares held up. Back to the 10 again. Only third tackle. We're just halfway through this set here. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Talakai now. Pushing ahead. Talakai held. Blake Brayley looks to the right here. It's a good kick low. And it's got to be a try by Brighton Nikora. Pure he goes. Try. He scores. 8-12 with a kick to come. This is the closest game we've had in Vegas. Please, oh please, do not change your tune in the second half. This has been terrific compared. You know, as much as we wanted Blaze to play, man, shout to Jack Cole for getting the spot for that game. Good on him. And you know what? Good on the Panthers too, because that was beautiful there. The kick from Trindle and the chase from Nikora. And they were never stopping him. It was almost too perfect to be true. Didn't feel very planned out. Just felt like a moment where they just telepathically linked up so well. 10 out of 10, that one. And from not right in front, but from the side of pretty much in front, the Cronulla Sharks will have a kick. Bro, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired, Andrew. I woke up way too early, man. I woke up way too early. I am all over the place today. I'm not even going to pretend that I didn't say anything, man. I'm just going to say it right now. You're dealing with a Tyler that probably won't remember what he was thinking during these streams at all. Okay? He probably won't remember anything, really, except for the fact that he's doing it. Unacceptable, says Andrew. Well, I find your comment unacceptable, Andrew. How dare you? How dare you, man? Good on the Sharks, I say. What a play. Don't know what I'm doing, though. Don't know what I'm doing there. TJC, what are you doing calling Panthers Sharks, you muppets? You absolute muppet. Ridiculous. Cronulla Sharks with it. Oh! Well, okay. Well, we didn't get a very good angle on that. I thought it was a knock-on there. Yep. The referee says it. Immediate knock-on from the Cronulla Sharks there off of the kickoff from the Penrith Panthers. They love to see it. Nicho Hynes, the recipient of the mistake here. Penrith Panthers with their opportunity to, well, extend the lead and not give the Sharkies that chance with the comeback here. From the 10. Goal line dropout, Penrith Panthers, and hit back by Cronulla Sharks. Yeo, it's all around here. It's going to end up in the hands of Isaiah Yeo there. I missed who kicked out on the full. Nobody kicked it out on the full. It was kicked out by the Penrith Panthers did the kickoff, and Nicho Hynes knocked the ball on, Andrew. Nicho Hynes knocked the ball out. As for this out of play here, Cronulla Sharks hit it back. Okay, and then Yeo, and oh my God, that was a complete mess. That was a complete mess to follow, guys. No, before kicked out on the full. Not even kicked out on the full. I don't know what you're talking about. We had the try, and that where was the time for someone to kick out on the full? What you mean just then when it went over the side? Because honestly, I don't remember what you're talking about, man. Talakai here. Tackled on the 30. Hamlin ULA then. Hamlin ULA held on just past the 40 now. Blake Brayley then to the right. Nicho Hynes linking well. Passes back to Hynes. Don't drop it this time, Hynes. Hazelton then gets to the halfway. Don't worry. All right then. Hynes knock on, yeah. Kicks it in the air now. Cronulla over to the left here. Plenty of chase from them. And it does touch the Cronulla player, but it won't matter because it still ends up in the hands of Isaac Tungo. We're officially in the final minute of the first half now. The coach said there was a kick out of full from the kickoff, but I wasn't sure who did that. Not sure who did that either. Laurie here. All I saw was a kick and then Dane Lowe. Well, earlier Dylan Edwards collected it and it was out on the full, but I don't remember who kicked it, bro. It was probably Trindle, since he's been doing most of those kind of kicks. Penrith Panthers now past the 40. They're on the Cronulla Sharks, 35 out, and Nathan Cleary's going to take a field goal right on the half here. Did he get it? Nathan Cleary for the Panthers. I don't think he's got it. The referee hasn't blown the whistle. He misses the efforts. Watch it again from a proper angle this time. Yeah, just barely scuffs it. Nathan Cleary unable to get the field goal here. And it is halftime. There you go. And welcome to our final halftime point of the day here. It is the TJC Sports Halftime Show. Heck yeah, bros. Heck yeah. I think I need to stop talking so fast because when I'm tired, that's exactly what ends up messing me up, right? Because I just talk so quick, man. It was Brayley. So Brayley takes the kickoffs. All right, there you go. Brayley takes the kickoffs. Andrew Backhouse, just focus on calling the blue team Sharks and the black team Penrith. Yep. Why Cleary says early, man. This has happened, man. It's nothing to worry too much about. This has just happened, bro. That's how rugby league works. That's just part of the game we love. If everything worked out with the efforts, then we wouldn't have as much fun. It just wouldn't be the same, man. If as much as I want Para to win the comp, it wouldn't be nearly as fun as what I get nowadays if they won every single game. You know, I mean, I wouldn't mind winning every single game for a year. That would be really nice. Thank you very much, Para, please. But I would admit that it would get quite boring if every single play worked out, man. Okay, as much as it would be great for your team, it would get so boring eventually because just even the Panthers in their 4-peat run have not had every decision go well for them. Clearly was close as Andrew Backhouse. Oh, sorry, I forgot your middle name. Andrew Illiterate Backhouse right here. Andrew Illiterate Backhouse trying to save himself, correcting it with Cleary. Illiterate right there, Parramatta Eels fan. Trust me, he bites. I know. I've run into him at many games, my boy Andrew here. He's a dangerous one to us all. Be on your guard, people. He just might strike you next. It's already too late for me, but it's not too late for you all. Unfortunate for the Cronulla Sharks that they can't be all square here. They've actually done just as well, in my opinion, as the Penrith Panthers. Look, maybe the Panthers ever slow slightly better, but Cronulla Sharks, I can't really say too much wrong with them that half. Every time they made a mistake, they made up with something special. Yeah, this is where conversions are so important in our game. Both with 2 tries, but only one has both their kicks. You know, it's so important those 2 put kicks. No, I say win 60-0 in all Para games. I agree, mate. 60-0, baby. Let's get it going. I'll be watching them all from my platinum seat here. Maybe saying hi to any swarm sitters throughout the year as well. Live and proud. Cannot wait for the vlogs at Gate B, aisle 115, row 5, seat 31. I'm not giving any of my numbers or anything. Consecutive member since 2016, and first time being a member was back in around 2012-ish, actually. I was a bit young, and a lot of stuff was going on to have a membership. But yeah, been a member for a long time, technically in and out, but consistently since 2016. Hillbilly says, the Panthers jerseys new? Look pretty slick with the nod and the old chocolate bars. Yes, they are, mates. They are. They're the Penrith Panthers' gold jersey. They're alternate jerseys. Is that what they call it? I forget exactly. Pretty sure. Anyways, it is a really good jersey. I'm not a big fan of the Panthers in general, but it was definitely one that I was happy to look at. 100% there, man. The alternate jersey for 2025. And I love their little detail here. You may not notice it, legends, but oh my God, Andrew. Yes, I'm going to actually add on Andrew's comment here. It has 4 gold stripes to take a nod to the 4P. Yes, it does. It has 4 stripes on the actual shirt part to make 4. And then it has 2 on the sleeve to represent their other 2 premierships. You see there? It's a pretty cool little nod there that not a lot of people who don't do their research would know the fact that the Lions will represent their premierships. Also, the gold representing the fact that they're in their golden era is pretty cool as well. Do I like that they're posing with former Para players? No, siree. But do I like the attention to detail? Heck yeah, I do, mates. Oh, I thought they were chocolate stripes. Mate, they might as well be, right? Because that's all people are going to think if they don't know the actual details. They're like good old chocolate wrappers. They are. Their shirts. It's a Las Vegas special. Yeah, mate. Viva Las Vegas. I wish they wore it more, though, because I really like the look of it personally, man. It's one of my favorites. At least in terms of alternate jerseys. 52% possession with 900 meters gained, 11 tackle breaks, 2 line breaks. Only 5 errors to the 7 the Sharks have made. One one thing where the Sharks seem to have benefited is offloads, but even then, offloads aren't exactly a stat that you really matter to win if you're not able to get more points on the board. Also, Tyler, I'm still waiting for my 2 a.m. vlog. Your 2 a.m. vlog, bro. You ain't not get... Mate, the day you get your 2 a.m. vlog is the day that people are up at 2 a.m. Because even if I had a vlog ready at 2 a.m., I ain't releasing it then. We ain't getting any attraction. Unless you're willing to make 1,000 accounts, Andrew, and somehow dodge YouTube's bot system to spot that and not lose your views, mate. Unless you're willing to absolutely hack YouTube and get me a ton of views. Not going to happen, man. Maybe one day. Honestly, if I ever did Premier League and that, it would be 2 a.m., bro. Let Para be in Las Vegas next year. From what I understand, it's more likely we'll be in Vegas in 2027, Legend, than 2026. Right now, it's not impossible that we could hit Vegas in 26. However, I think it's more likely we're going to hit it in 27. Man, from what I understand, the games, we've heard that I think it's Dragons and the Bulldogs and the other teams are like Cowboys and Storm. Cowboys and Storm. I'm leaning towards 27, but if we get 26, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I would like 26, Legends. Would like 26. What a Para versus Dragons Vegas battle. I'd take it, man. I'd take it. 2026 is Para. We'll see, Andrew. We'll see. I definitely wouldn't mind it if it was 26. Definitely. Just heard a few people say that it's actually Bulldogs in the Para slot. We won't actually know though till they say it. Or have they said it? We're all just following what we find loosely online at this rate right now. Hopefully we hit it 26 though. That would be nice. I must just say, all right, I've so far throughout the year been streaming on Kayo and Foxtel. Channel 9 has a terrible picture compared. I know that it's free to air, but what are they doing there? It looks horrific. Nothing clear about it at all here. If you had to guess, who do you reckon is the first team to go to Vegas for a second time? Oh, it'd be a Roosters or a Panthers, man. Be a Roosters or a Panthers, maybe Storm. It'll be something boring, man. Andrew Backhouse says it from my dad, and he is Peter Volandis. Yes. Your good old father, Peter Volandis, Andrew Backhouse. I love Peter Volandis Backhouse. That's his name, folks, officially. Peter Volandis Backhouse. Surely Storm go next year. I'm pretty sure they're playing the Cowboys, from what I've heard, in Vegas next year. You think surely, right? Surely they get it. 40 votes on the poll here. 47% of you have gone with Panthers, 40% Sharks. I'm not shocked that this is so down the middle right now. It's been one of those kind of games. 3% have gone draw and 10% went don't care. VIVA, Las Vegas. I like that. I like that there's a good amount going with Las Vegas as well. Storm versus Para. I wish, Andrew. I wish. In Vegas, though I don't think that I don't think a lot of the Americans would understand the rivalry there. Then again, that's maybe they'll embrace it. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll embrace it hard, man. I would love a Storm Para in the Vegas Lights. That would be fun, Andrew. It'd be special. Broncos or Roosters is Andrew's prediction for the two games. Be the first team to play again in Vegas. Surely Storm go next year. Yeah, we read that. Surely, we say, right? Surely Storm go next year. Come on, man. It's got to be the case. A team like them not going would be crazy. Especially if Storm win this year, which is what I think most of us are predicting. If the Melbourne Storm win this year, The fact that they haven't played in Vegas yet when we're going to hit the third one is crazy. Surely they play in the next one. However I feel about Storm as a Para fan, they are arguably the most consistent team to play in the comp. They have never had an officially awful season. Their awful season that they remember is when they lost everything because they cheated. Like, that's their poor season. And even then, that's not how they performed. That was forced. You know, their only wooden spoon was a forced wooden spoon. They don't know tough times, man. Andrew says, can we get a Chipotle? Is mid-chat going? Man, Chipotle mid-chat, bro. Chipotle, let's go, bro. Chipotle, chip up the old way. There you go, bro. There's a bit of a chat. I don't know, bro. Actually, the next game coming up on the Thursday, the Roosters and the Broncos for round one, actually was our Vegas, one of our Vegas games last year here. Only it won't be played in Vegas. It'll be played in the Australian territory, folks. Thanks, 10 out of 10, says Andrew. You're welcome. You're welcome. I am a 10 out of 10. Come on, Panthers, says Justin Liu. Hey, mate, still half time and only a 2-point gap. Your teams are going to need your support, legends. It's going to be a very tight second half, I feel, right now. At least if the first half's anything to go by, you'd think surely it's going to be. Is that Alliance, says Andrew Backhouse? I'm going to be honest with you, man. I completely blanked on where it was. I'm going to be honest, but yes, it is Allianz Stadium, man. I'm going to be straight up with you. When I said that at the time, I completely blanked on exactly where it was. In fact, Broncos are actually the favourites against the Roosters in that one. I mean, based on how the preseason looked, no shock there. Broncos should win well against the Roosters unless they really turn it around. Hillbilly says Golden Knights is the Vegas hockey team. Maybe Newcastle would appeal. I mean, it's all about negotiations, legend. But I would take it, man. 100%. I would take it. Newcastle, bro. Newcastle, go with the Knights. Knights and Knights, guys. Come on. Liam Pritchard says, can't wait to be back at CommBank Stadium against the Tigers in round 2. I can't wait either, Liam. I'll see you there, buddy. Keep cheering on for me, all right? I'm going to be in Melbourne. I'm going to need some loud fans through that telly if you're not going. Anyways, say goodbye to the halftime show, folks. We're done with the halftime. It's time to get on with the second half in a second here, legends. Boom, boom, boom. I'm doing this now so that I don't forget because I'm a Muppet. I'm a Muppet that loves to forget here. Second half. Underway in just a moment here. Only a 2-point gap separates these teams heading into the second half here. Will we see the Panthers falter and let the Sharks climb back up from that 2-point difference? Or will we see the Cronulla Sharks unable to squeeze back anything and the Panthers to show why they're 4-peat premiers? It's games like this why the Panthers are one of the best. Tyler is a Muppet that bites, bro, says the biter himself. No surprise that the Raiders won today since this is literally their stadium. It had to happen, didn't it, Andrew? It had to happen. It's literally theirs, bros. And here we go. Penrith Panthers collect the ball for the first tackle of the second half here. Lindsay Smith then on his way through here. Lindsay Smith held back, being pushed over to the 10 now. Lindsay Smith put back. We then go to Isaiah Yeo here. Isaiah Yeo around then and on to the 20. Here he goes. Mitch Kenny then to the right. Gets into Isaiah Papali'i. Papali'i then on the 30. Goes over to Dylan Edwards. Dylan Edwards looking to run around here. Dylan Edwards, he's got that prime Roger in him right now with his speed. Then to the middle here. And Cleary kicks it far here on the Sharks is 10. It will be collected by Will Kennedy. For those watching who are not watching on Channel 9 Fox League, Foxtel 9 now, or Kayo, of course. It's Sharks tacking to the left, Panthers to the right. By the way, when I say that, I mean what Panthers are positioned on your left side, Sharks on the right, but they're attacking to that side, like running down that side, all right? For those curious. Blake Brayley here to Hazelton. Thomas Hazelton now. And Thomas Hazelton just kept back by the Panthers defense. On the fourth tackle here, so far, nothing too special from this first play. And Hamlin-Uele, beautiful push off there. Did he do that on Jack Cole? Nico Hynes now. Nico Hynes clears it in the air over to the left side. Cronulla Sharks let it bounce, and it's going to be the Penrith Panthers' ball here. For something that bounced so slowly, it took them a while to figure out who had it. Are you sure they aren't attacking up and down? Oh, nah, bro, you're right. I'm going crazy. They're going up and down, bro, back and forth. Oh, what's that? I just saw Nathan Cleary run into the stands. He went too far. Come back, Nathan. Come back. Get back here, Nathan. We have a game to play. What are you doing? I know it's hard to see with that chin, but come on, Nathan. Come back to us. Ridiculous. Liam Martin now. Held. Mitch Kenny then. And Nathan Cleary will clear it in the air. Onto the 10 now. It's a very high one here, actually. Will Kennedy almost collides with his own player, and on the ground he goes. Braden Trindle now. Passing over to the right here. No, he doesn't. We're going to run. It's Nakora now. Brenton Nakora got the second try of the day for the Cronulla Sharks, keeping this game nice and tight. Then Militalo, third tackle, and they're only just past their 10-meter line here right now. Cronulla Sharks are being squeezed in. Not to panic, though. This is similar to how the first half started. Cronulla Sharks kept in their zone a lot by the Panthers with pressure, and then it took a leak or two from Panthers. Cronulla will just be looking to repeat that, only this time actually be in front. All right, now down the right here. Paul Alamotti there. Past his own 10. Nathan Cleary then. Over to the left here. And Dylan Edwards. It bounces. Ends up in the hands here of Luke Garner then. Luke Garner around now. Luke Garner held. Good tackle there from Jesse Ramian. Then over to... They're still attacking down the left here, but more central, it is Dane Laurie, former West Tiger there. Then Isaiah Papali, another former West Tiger. It's just West Tiger, isn't it? West Tigers alert right now, folks. It's Omens. Omens galore right now throughout the stadium. Jack Cole takes the tackle. Fourth tackle now. Are they going to clear it early? No, Lindsay Smith's just going to run alone here. And they haven't even made the halfway line yet. Probably just going to do a simple play here and clear it. Good far kick here. And it ends up on the 20 now. Will Kennedy looking to use some little magic steps here. Liam Martin reads him well, though, with help from the young Penrith Panthers number 17 that I was surprised to see in the lineup. Laron Potea. Good on him. Billy says, I put my TV in portrait mode. They definitely are attacking up and down there. That's what I'm saying. You guys are Muppets. Muppets, bruv. They're attacking down the middle, apparently. They're going Braden Hamlin-Uele off 1, off 2, off 3, off 4. Mate, he's playing bloody... Mate, they're playing checkers. He's playing chess. On the 40, they're popping off here, Cronulla Sharks. Or they're running up and down, as Andrew and Hillbilly want to say. They're leaving the field, folks, right now. Brayley, Nico Hynes, over through the middle, Hazelton. You guys sure you were never knocked by a rugby league player before? Because you both acted like it. Talakai here. Talakai just behind the 10 now. Brayley. Over to Will Kennedy. Will Kennedy now. Passes to Nico Hynes. Nico Hynes looks for the pass. Gets Trindle. Trindle then. Trindle back to Jesse Ramian here. Jesse Ramian now. Jesse Ramian looking for the pass. Instead, he's going to run alone here. And Jesse Ramian held there. Jesse Ramian. We go Blake Brayley to Nico Hynes on the 10 here. 45 minutes gone by in the second half. 46, actually. and now held from right in front of the try line. Brayley, 5th tackle here. 54! Cronulla! Hamlin-Uele's claim against the referee going up to the bunker, though I don't trust the bunker anymore after that awful decision against Panthers. The bunker has the ultimate decision here. I'm not sure. I didn't exactly see him ground it. But when he was on his way down, you thought surely. No, he loses it. No, wait. That's his second hand still has the ball. What the? Does he lose that at some point on his way down? Yeah, Hayes does to put a shot on me when I was a kid. That explains it, man. That explains it. Pity your taste in football, too. Smart, mate. Smart. You should talk for 2 seconds with him. And no try is the call here. What a letdown, man. We wanted a try, bro. What are you doing? No try on the board there. Now, Penrith Panthers here. Through the middle here, the fiddle-diddle and held. Mitch Kenny. Over to Matthew Eisenhuth, another former Tiger. There are like 4 former Tigers in this team right now for the Penrith Panthers here. And I have just been attacked in the middle of my stream here. Please go away and don't attack me.
It was an accident.
I'm trying to talk. Sorry. All right, Liam Martin here. That wasn't telling you off.
I know.
All right, now we got Dylan Edwards here. Dylan Edwards through to the 40 here. Dylan Edwards. No, he's not going to get to the 40. He's going to spin around and be tackled there. Dylan Edwards down here. Mitch Kenny. Now over to Talamotti. Andrew Eckes says, just remember blue jersey is Sharks. Mate, it was one mistake. I'm tired, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I caught the Sharks Panthers one time. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I'll live with it forever. Edwards. Over to Alamotti down the wing here. And almost to the 20 now held. And Nathan Cleary. Oh, no. Rugby league is done for. Nathan Cleary might be walking off the field. Nathan Cleary, he's actually got to take a pit stop here for a break. He might just be feeling ill, honestly, but not good. Lindsay Smith here. Mitch Kenny over to the right. Jack Cole here, the only half that will have involvement in this attack now. And Jack Cole held. And wait, what the referee will point for a penalty here. Looks like Nathan Cleary's good now, but he wasn't feeling great at first, was he? Feeling absolutely dazed. Eisenhuth now. And Eisenhuth held. To the left now. Looks like Cleary could have an injury already, folks, looking at what just happened. Reckon he was just winded, though, to be honest. He looks fine now. Edwards. Oh, Isaac Togo. Isaac Togo, dummies here, gets past his own 10 again. Third tackle here. 50% of the way through. Kenny to Cleary to Jack Cole. And down the wing is Dane Laurie for the Penrith Panthers. 16-10 now with a kick to come. And if I was a Sharks fan, I'm absolutely praying that they don't get this kick. Penrith Panthers! A former Tiger shows his inner Tiger. He's in a Panther with that one and claws them through for another. Terrific stuff here. And the Sharks just caught off guard on their right edge defense here. Jack Cole over to Dane Laurie. Hey, Tyler, just want to check that was a black jersey that scored. Shut up, Andrew. Shut up, Andrew. Yes, Penrith Panthers did score. It was a black jersey. I'd say you're colorblind, but technically black is a is a shade, as people say. So, nah, not colours, right? Even though it's listed as King's colours, it's a shade. 1 try, 11 runs, 96 metres gained. Dane Laurie's having a decent game. Kind of wish that gold jersey was an actual shirt of theirs because it looks pretty dang good, to be honest with you. I like it. I get why it's only an alternate, but like I really do like it, even as a Para fan. Looks pretty slick. Nathan Cleary now from the sideline. Got a little winded earlier here. Now looking to kick this goal and make it 18-10. Would be a huge moment in the game if they could lead by 8 points. Cleary chucking away some rubbish. The number 7 wants to make it 6. He hits it and he scores it almost effortlessly from the sideline. 18-10. It's just what... It's just one mistake. Oh, mate, I know it's one mistake. We're mucking around. Andrew Becker says, likes the 4 jersey, especially because what was against Para. Mate, I still look at 2022 with sadness. I mean, it's my first year doing it. It wasn't actually that great, the content, to be honest with you. And it's almost a blessing in disguise that Para didn't win. Cronulla Sharks clear it in the air over to the left now. Penrith Panthers, Moses Leota pushes on here. Moses Leota held down. Moses Leota and Fisher Harris were arguably 2 of the best prop partnerships in rugby league that we'd ever seen. Mel says, Andrew, what team do you support? He supports Para. He shows up in quite a few of the vlogs, especially in the latter end of last season. Legend. He'll also appear in a few this year, I have no doubt, even if he's going to be a silly goose during them. On the 40 now, Moses Leota gets on past the halfway line and held. Dylan Edwards with the most meters gained today as they field it in the air over to the right here, and Will Kennedy will manage to collect it here. I support Parramatta Clown. We are clowns, Andrew. We are the Parramatta Clowns, boy. The Parramatta Clowns. And, hey, Liam Martin, you're the one tackling. He looked dazed there. And I don't know what exactly the origin is there, but we got a bit of a kerfuffle coming out here from the Sharks and the Panthers. Just talking to the ref a little, they are. Blink for 2 seconds and you miss it, right? Liam Martin tackle. I don't really see it. Don't really see it, man. I don't. All right, then. That's all good. That's all good, Al. That's all good. All right, then. Yeah. He's a Parramatta Eel supporter. Partner in crime legend. Come on, Panthers, says Justin Liu. Come on, mate. Listen to Justin, Panthers. Listen to Justin. He wants you to do good. Come on, Panthers. Do it for Justin. Now the Penrith Panthers through the line. Moses Leota here. Moses Leota held from right in front here. Mitch Kenny going over to the left. Isaiah Yeo. Nathan Cleary passes back to Isaiah Papali'i here. Isaiah Papali'i then. Isaiah Papali'i held. It's a good short pass. Matthew Eisenhuth then. Matthew Eisenhuth then flipped on the ground. Do you agree that Webster might be the first coach sacked? What was that forward rotation? Very bold to ask that, Tamel. And speaking of very bold, the Penrith Panthers with the boldest play of all. Down the right wing, Paul Alamani scores. 22-10. The Panthers are starting to run with this one. Despite all the effort from Cronulla. The Pars refuse to stop trying. They do not care what is supposed to be the script. They do not care that the other games have already been smashings. They will give their all. And that they do. I tried down both the wings in this second half. Cleary and Edwards the spine leaking up incredibly for Paul Alamoni to score in the quarter, reminiscent of when he scored in the quarter to win Panthers their four-peat. Former Canterbury Bankstown Bulldog. He was let go by the Bulldogs, went to the Panthers, since then has won the 4th premiership of the Panthers' run, and now has a try today. Scored 2 tries in their final series wins. Now, with the kick to come here. Yeah, I agree. At the moment, I don't think he'll get sacked either. Boys throwing their toys out of the cart. Yes, they are. Out of nowhere, man. Nathan Cleary here. From the side. He's got 3 out of 3 tonight, 100%, with an 84% kicking percentage in his career. Cleary or Edwards with a Supercoach assist. I mean, I actually don't know who's got it for the Supercoach assist, man. I know that Cleary's was the 3rd pass, but you could argue that he did the creation. So I'd say Cleary assist personally based on Supercoach. Edwards got like the last touch, I think, but like Cleary was the full-on creator of the, yeah. I guess Cleary assist, I'd say right now, mate. Andrew says Cleary as well, so there you go. I'm probably correct there. Probably correct. Some of Webby's decisions are very questionable, however. True that, Mel. True that. You wouldn't say that he's gone, but you'd say that there were some questionable decisions there to be made by him that he's going to have to rectify eventually. Moses Leota now. On his way through, gets past his 10, 15 out from their own side here. Here we go. Matthew Eisenhuth then goes over to the Penrith Panthers have found a ferocity they just did not have earlier on here. Penrith Panthers now over to Isaiah Yeo here. Goes through. They're trying to get to the middle now. The middle, the middle. 24-10 at the moment here. They want to hit 30 here, the Panthers. They don't care. Back told you I'll be back. Yep, good to have you back, legend. Welcome to the stream. Still 54 minutes so far gone by in this game, folks. Make sure to tune in for the other streams in round 1 here. We have Mitch Kenny going over to Nathan Cleary. Nathan Cleary kicks it in the air here, and it ends up in the hands of Will Kennedy again here. It's always in the hands of Will Kennedy. His press conference was interesting, says Mel. I actually haven't checked out his press conference, man, but feel free to, feel free to tip me up on it. Brenton says, g'day, legend. G'day, Brenton. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, buddy? Hazelton there. What was that? Liam Martin. It's all around the place. It looks like it's going to be a Cronulla Sharks penalty, though, here. And they're going to take it. Going to land on about the 30 zone here of their own side. Commentators saying that Ronaldo assisted that with his temper. The commentators say a lot of things, man. AFB has been anonymous today. Mate, Adam Fanua-Blake is anonymous forever by. That's what AFB is going to be doing after. He's going to be like, I'm anonymous forever by. Trindle now. To the right here, and Atkinson will go to the ground. Hillbilly, he is getting used to a new system. True that. He is definitely not in his comfort zone. This is a new system to him. Give him time. Adam Fanua-Blake is a very capable prop. And I think he will work out for Cronulla. Will Kennedy all around here, and Will Kennedy will be held now on that 30. Then we've got Blake Brayley, and it was a charge down from the Panthers. If they collected that, it would have been a good intercepted run there. Jack Cole, unfortunately, unable to do it there. Bye. All the chances in the world, just couldn't quite get it done. Remember, legends, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe as we try to chase that next 4.8K before hitting the 5K eventually sometime this year. How about them Gillaroos thumping? Absolutely, man. Gillaroos, I knew that they'd probably beat England and beat England well, but 90-4 in Vegas? What are you doing, England? Atkinson looks like Cleary, says Gar. Since you say they look like Cleary, I can only think of one trait they share in common, Legends. Actually, from a distance, I can see it too, man. They do have that thing. I wouldn't be shocked if they said he was Jet Cleary, but he's not Jet Cleary. He's Atkinson. Bound for the Dragons. Gillaroos needs a nerf. We need some of those Gillaroos to go to other teams to make it more even. I guess we are better in America. I guess we are, indeed. Cronulla Sharks now. Down the left here. Just trying to go with it here. Get jiggy with it on the 5th tackle now. Cronulla Sharks, 57 minutes gone by. It's a clearance in the air from Trindle over to the left. And Dane Laurie. Did he knock the ball on there, Dane? It was definitely slipping out in the air here, but he apparently, according to Ashley Clyde, has collected it in time. Penrith Panthers now over to the 10 here. I know that Dane Laurie wasn't too sure if he got that, but it seems like he did. Just about there. And good call, it seems, from the referee. Good job, Ashley. You made a good call. Need some Gillaroos in my super coach team. That we do, man. That we do. Why isn't Toto playing? Unsure, Legend. It could be a little bit of a nick. There were rumors of that before, so it could just be a nick. Now Nico Hines on the 10. Held. We go over to Adam Fanua Blake here. AFB now pushing forward here, just trogging along here, and AFB held. Brayley. Scaly Brayley gets it to Trindle. Short pass. Kayo. We're back on again here. 14-24 with a kick to come here. The Cronulla Sharks refuse to sleep on it. They want this, and they'll fight till the end, even if the Panthers feel like they've got it. It's a never say die attitude from Sharks, and that's something they're looking to show off here today against a team like the Panthers. You can't be in the history of rugby league going up against much scarier opponents. And Sharks are looking to rectify last year when they were knocked out against the Panthers through tough means after a good fight. Still a good lead here for the Panthers. However, I'm going to give credit to Cronulla when it's due. Andrew Webster said he knows what went wrong. He promised the team would do better and fix their issues. He apologized to the fans. To be fair, it wasn't a good enough game. I think it was a very professional post-game interview, if that's what it was about, man. If that was how he said it. Good stuff. Should have been New Zealand, Australia. Should have been, man. Should have been Australia, New Zealand. 100% it should have. The fact that it isn't is disappointing. Heard himself doing a backflip of the Bond Street. Is that true? Bro, I don't know why Toto's out. Yeah, Brian Toto, official America parts transfers broadcast at one point stage 2. I mean, it says, in fact, Panthers Winger didn't really hold back, just made him was. Toto almost landed on his head after falling. Stick landing on a of all the ways for your start, we're going to be out. Sorry. Brian Toto. After failing off-field to stick a landing on a backflip, Brian Toto ruled out. What a way to be ruled out. Sorry. What a way. That's brilliant. Added for Noah Blake now. Sorry, you never wish injury, but that's crazy, mate. That's crazy. That's an insane way. When Penrith give up, it makes you tired. All right, that makes you tired, bruh. All good. Try talking for 4 hours. Blake Brayley gets past the 40 here. Squeezes through. Are the Panthers' new halves combo flexible? It'll probably be Blaze. It'll probably be Blaze Tulagi eventually, man. But for now, it's Jack Cole there. I wouldn't exactly call it. I mean, I guess it's flexible in terms of that they can handle a whole load of different things and can move around a bit. Penrith Panthers, that's a knock-on from Panthers. Paul Alamonte, arm reached out. He loses that. That's got to be a knock-on. Cronulla, here we go. Here we go. They're coming. The Cronulla Sharks are coming, legends. Paul Alamonte with the mistake. Here they come. 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 What's the buy of the year for you? Can't be biased. Well, I think Zach will do better than people think. But buy of the year, I reckon it'll be Adam Fanua-Blake, man, to be honest with you. Long term. Maybe not this game, but I think by the end it will be. I think Blaze Tulagi could argue for it if he breaks in soon. I think there's a few, man. Cronulla Sharks now, down the wing here. I tipped Raiders and Sharks, says Brenton. Well, you're not going to be glad what you just saw there. Sharks mess up their pass. It's collected by Scott Sorensen for the Panthers here. Currently 16-24. They just refuse to let this game end. And Dave Laurie makes the mistake. Oh, my goodness me. It is just back and forth. It's a flip-flop contest, folks. A flip-flop contest. And I have no idea who the victor shall be. The season, remember. He may be a fantastic player. He also acts like a child. True. To get into doing a backflip. I mean, a lot of people get injured doing backflips, but I mean, you know, a professional player, he should not be doing a backflip right before Vegas. On the 20 now. Apparently, it was a really bad landing too. Apparently, he nearly landed on his head. Cronulla Sharks now. Isaiah Yeo holds him down. 15 out here. Sharks. Surely does it, right? 2 gets injured. AFB throw his toys. Yeah, I just think that once he adapts, man, he'll be brilliant for the Sharks personally. Once he adapts to that style. However he is as a bloke, it doesn't really pack the siding for me, except for if it hurts the mentality of the team, which it doesn't seem to at the moment. Trindle, over to Will Kennedy. Will Kennedy here, and Cal Aero takes the ball on here, and it's first tackle now. Goes to second tackle now. Renato Mulatalo to play the ball now. Play it. Mulatalo over to Trindle. Trindle pushing the ball off. Tell you how many Brand Cells tires, 0. I love Brian, but like, my God. I don't know how many players. That sounds like a story from the 90s, that kind of story. Story from the 90s and 80s. Back before we were a little bit more professional with it. And it looks like Ashley Clyde doing his best to describe to the Panthers his decision here. What is it? Is it bad play of the ball? What's the problem here? I don't know what it is, but it's Cronulla Sharks' ball on the 10. That's what matters here. Cameron McInnes into the line. By the way, he may be a Shark, but and not Nico Hines, but I absolutely love Cameron McInnes. Classic player that. What a bloke, Cameron McInnes. Ultimate tackler. And oh no! This is what happens when you praise them. This is what happens when you praise them. It's a commentator's curse. Cameron McInnes loses the ball clean. McInnes is saying that he wants it challenged. The referee is saying you can't challenge it. Actually, I think there's an argument to be made that was stripped by Panthers. But it can't be challenged, apparently. And the Cronulla Sharks will lose the ball. It's Panthers. Tackled off the ball, says Brenton. Tackled off the ball. All right, then. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Cheers, man. Good stuff. Good to hear it. Not good to hear it, but, good to know what's up. Prop, he does not want to play in Vegas. Nah, they don't want to play in Vegas, man. Who wants Vegas when you can be at CommBank Stadium, the greatest stadium in the world?
Jack Cole. We go over to Isaiah Yeo. Moses Leota now. Forward here. AFB left Manly because he was scared of this. Then left Warriors to be closer to family. Definitely had nothing to do with upgraded contract. With what upgraded contracts waiting for him. Absolutely not, man. Never, Hillbilly. Never. Never in a million years, bruv. Kyle Eros is underrated, says Goro. I mean, he definitely is a decent player, and he doesn't get talked about much. You could argue underrated there. Fair enough. I call that a fair hot take. Over to the right, past the 10 now, and Renato Mulatalo goes forward here. Mulatalo held. Trindle now. Trindle to Stone Street. Stone Street here playing. He doesn't play rock, paper, scissors. He plays stone on his street. Now Cronulla Sharks to the right. Ramian pushing the ball off. Or to a command who is underrated. He's underrated. I don't know. I rate him really highly personally. I wouldn't say he's underrated by me, but he could be underrated in terms of what people expect from him at the Storm. Clearance from Trindle in the air over. It bounces towards the middle here. Dylan Edwards reads it absolutely finely, baby. Finally. Collected well there. 49% possession to Sharks, 51% to Panthers. It's been an extremely tight game here so far. If I'm the Sharks, though, I'm going to want to get a try in the next 3-ish to 5 minutes right now if I want to get back here. Otherwise, I'm going to be pretty sold on the Panthers having the win here. Now the Penrith Panthers. Over to Liam Martin here. Liam Martin then, and Liam Martin held. Goes over to the left. Cleary kicks low here. It's bouncing, and Will Kennedy collects. Can Will Kennedy find a way around? No, he'll just be tipped around onto the ground. Nico Hydes won the Dally M in 2022. Passes over to the left here. Held down Stone Street. Hydes is overrated, says Goro. I mean, I think that Nico Hydes, I wouldn't say that he's necessarily overrated. I'd say that Nico's extremely inconsistent. I think that Nico at his best is at the level he's rated. The unfortunate part about Nico is that he doesn't perform that way consistently, it feels. He has a point in the year where he's super good, and then the rest is whatever. His best, most consistent time was probably at the Storm, unfortunately. I also just think that, sadly for Nico, his best position, while he's playing at halfback for Sharks, is fullback. I think that's his best spot. All right, Brayley. When you look at how he played at fullback for Storm versus how he plays at halfback for Sharks, he's great at halfback for Sharks. He's fine. He's fine enough. But, does not make me go crazy the way when I saw him at Storm at fullback. And yes, some of that's how good Storm are, but another piece of it's just how solid he was. Adam Fanua-Blake now pushes through, and AFB in his first game for the Sharks has a try. We're back on, baby, and he does his signature whatever celebration here. It's a try. What were we just saying? They needed one in the next 3 to 5 minutes, and they have been provided it. 24-20 with a kick to come. This game has been flipped back into action. Does Hyde still have the face for fullback still? That's a good question to be had, man. That's a good question to be had. Absolutely. Does he? We haven't seen him at fullback in a while. Possibly not. Maybe he's just doomed to be consistent at halfback nowadays. Brenton Eslick says, come on, Sharkies. Come on. Here we go. And you were just talking about it before, people going, oh, no, we don't like. We thought Lax added for new Blake. He's not doing good enough. And then he does that. James Fisher-Harris is overrated. He's an average player who was made to look good in a great Panthers side. That is a very bold take, Mel. Very, very bold. But I respect it. I respect it nonetheless. Game on, says Mel. Andrew Becker says, come on, Penrith. I need them to win for a perfect start. For a perfecto start. We need it. Come on. Well, mate, Andrew, I'm sure now that Nathan Cleary's heard that you need him to win, he's going to win. I'm sure that he's gone, dang it, man. I can't let Mr. Random Andrew Backhouse, who supports my least favourite team, win. Got to do it for him. Can't lose. Don't want to upset them. Cost me a price I can't afford, which is Andrew's disappointment. Oh, dearie me. Going to be losing sleep, Nathan Cleary, over it. Yes, exactly. All right, on the 10 now. Oregon Kafusi here. Pushes up. Eisenhuth holding him down with help from Leota. Down through the middle here. McInnes pushes forward here. I'm still not certain that McInnes knocked that on. I think that was very, very much could have been valid of a check. Actually, fun fact, I got mates that are mates with Nathan. Ah, yes, Andrew. So not only do you have your connections with Jermaine, wink, wink, but you also got your connections there with Nathan. Good on you, Andrew. Full of the fun facts, aren't you? Brayley. Trindle clears into the air over to the left here, and on the 10-meter line, Dylan Edwards gets it. Oh! Slips it a little out of his hands, but it doesn't go forward or land on the ground. He's got it. Edwards held by McInnes and Adam Fanua-Blake. Through they go. Down the middle, Brayley and Oregon Kafusi hold him out. It's a good pass then over to the left here, where we got Garner. Former Tiger. Mitch Kenny now. Goes over to Lindsay Smith here, and Lindsay Smith will just nudge his way through, crawling about. Next try wins, just saying. Oh, mate, Brendan, 100%. Whoever wins next try, mate. Next try is the big one here. Next try wins, but who will it be? I don't know. I don't know, man. Could be anybody right now, bro. Could be anybody happening, mate. It's almost over, Viva Las Vegas. It is almost over. Under 10 minutes to go, legends. 9 minutes gone by so far. 9.5, actually. Mulatalo held. We then have a good push forward here from the Sharks past the 30. Going over to the right here, Nico Hines with the short pass almost to the halfway line here. And they just couldn't quite get there in the end. Stone Street. Talakai on the 4th here. CSC for Talakai then. The big forward. We all know him for his one great half against Manly. Trindle now with a huge clearance in the air over to the left. And Dylan Edwards will cover it up nicely. It could be a case of Panthers holding on for these 2 points to win. Could be a case of that. About 8 minutes to go in the game, Andrew. That's your time check, buddy. About 8 minutes to go, brah. Now the Penrith Panthers. To the left, Dane Laurie runs. Dane Laurie then held down, 30 metres gain. Mitch Kenny here gets it over to Lindsay Smith now. Lindsay Smith is nailed there. Bye-bye, Lindsay Smith, I say. Good clearance there. Will Kennedy will then collect here. To the left now they run. Mortalo! 40! Halfway to Will Kennedy! Will Kennedy past the halfway. Will Kennedy held. Cronulla with a beautiful first tackle there. Trendle now over to Nico Hines. Nico Hines is just going to run it here forward and held. Are you watching on Kayo or not? I'm watching on Channel 9 Legends because Kayo for me is actually about 20 seconds slower, believe it or not. It's crazy. We go to the left here. Nico Hines then. Good short pass. Trindle all the way around here. And Teague Wilton is held. Blake Brayley now. We got 2 tackles left in the set here for a try to win it all. McInnes! Oh, he's just barely stopped there. 1 more left in the set. It's a dummy from Trindle. And he wastes the 5th tackle. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Braden Trindle wastes that. Cleary clutch, says Goro Maggie. He wants the Cleary clutch, Goro. Where's our Cleary clutch, folks? Trindle, what are you doing? Says Brenton. I don't know what he's doing, man. That was ridiculous. Trindle. Most 5'8" who are as experienced as you know this. You do not run into the line there. Hillbilly shouts, all Panthers are overrated. Put any of them in a bad team and they would come back to earth very quickly in a way that is a compliment to their systems. In a way, absolutely, it is a compliment to their systems. And in another, it's very frustrating how the Panthers talk when you realise that they wouldn't be as good. Liam Martin, over to the 30. Fends off the Sharkies well there and is held. And Dylan Edwards now, looking for the pass. He doesn't find it. He finds the Shark here, and the referee is not going to let them play on. Sorry, Jesse Ramian. No, sorry. No deal there for you. 75 minutes into this game, guys. We have 5 minutes to go. Tricky Trindle. Why? Tricky Trindle, man. Tricky Trindle's outdone us this time, hasn't he? Still devastated that he ran into that before. Was genuinely hoping for Cronulla. Now we got to play at the ball from the Panthers. It's a scrum, boys. You don't want to take your time there. You got to give a pen to Sharks. Cleary. And Liam Martin pushes on here. Sharks have to hold on here if they want a chance. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. The commentators curse. And Dane Laurie will score for the Panthers here. That should be the winner now. 28-22 with a kick to come. Unfortunate for the Cronulla Sharkies here. They all gave us a bit of hope, but in the end, this is what makes the Penrith Panthers such a great team with their systems. The fact that even when they have scares, they always manage to somehow find a way and keep it together. Penrith Panthers 28, Sharks 22. And if I'm the Sharks coach, at the end of the day, well, yes, I'm looking at the fact of it's disappointing to get a loss, and like, yes, we did challenge, but look, I'd be proud of the challenge, but ultimately, it's not good enough to concede what is possibly 30 points in a second. It's not good enough. I understand high scoring games, but like 30 points being conceded, you don't expect to win and concede 30. That's how I'll put it. Like not when you're going into the game. 2-4-6-6 he points to on his sleeve. Dane Laurie. Now Nathan Cleary here to note it. Let's go. Liam Martin is a machine. That he is. Well, Liam Martin, he is. AFB will be fuming, says he put them right back in it for them to mess up there. Cleary from the sideline to make it 30 on the board in Vegas. We may have just witnessed our last try of Las Vegas 2025 there. Nathan Cleary takes the kick and he misses it. You won't concede 30 today. Don't worry, Cronulla Sharks. You're fine here. Cleary has done the unthinkable miss that you never see from him. I wouldn't have seen that coming in a million years, knowing how Nathan Cleary is. Goodbye. 28-22. It's actually only a converted try difference, so it's not technically over anymore. It's not technically over, but Cronulla would have to luck out so badly. It's ridiculous. This short kickoff would have to work out and stuff. Hit back here. Cronulla, it ends up back with Nicholas Hines, the man that took the kick. How often do you do a short kickoff and it ends up with the guy that took the short kickoff? On the 30 now. Cronulla Sharks here. There's hope. There's still hope, people. If Cronulla can get it here. On the 20, Panthers must hold their line. Nicho Hines to Adampanua Blake, who charges forward here. Adampanua Blake held on the 30. They refuse for that to be the last try of Vegas. Nicho to Cameron McInnes. Cameron McInnes forward here. 4th tackle down, 2 left in the set. This is really the Sharks' last chance. Pushing over. Held now. 5th tackle here, the Cronulla Sharks. Blake Brayley. Over to McInnes. Nicho Hines. Trendle. Oh, it's got to be. No. Why didn't you pass it?
And the Cronulla Sharks are unable to score. The excitement was through the roof. Unfortunately, they couldn't do it. Penrith Panthers here to try and play out the clock a little. A minute and a half to go. Panthers ball. Unfortunate there from the Sharkies. It's those small errors, those small moments that get you. That's where you cost yourself. The small moments, not the big time bits. It's the little parts. And through the line, the Panthers are away. Mitch Kenny here. And Mitch Kenny gets past the halfway, 45 out from the try line. Nathan Cleary will just run it alone here. They'll take their time with the passes and runs. Sorensen. And we're officially in the final minute of Vegas. Over to Cleary. Cleary looking for the pass. Instead, he's just going to take it. They're probably going to play. They're just going to play it through the middle here. Third tackle. Mitch Kenny to Isaiah Yeo here. Panthers 5 pizzas. Please, no. Please, no. Don't give us a 5-peat. We're done with the 5-peat, man. Crazy daisy. 30 seconds to go here, folks. Reckon Panthers are going to win by 6. It could be a little more in a sec if the Sharks switch off. And there we go. Cronulla Sharks with the ball. Be one last stitch play. Probably not going to do much, though, here. Teague Wilton through. And Teague Wilton's held. Over to Braden Trindle. To Nico Hines. Kicks low. Lands with the Panthers. Say it with me, folks. 5 for 5p, possibly. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. Boom. 18 minutes gone by. The Penrith Panthers have bested the Cronulla Sharks 28-22. If you enjoyed the stream, folks, consider smashing that like button and subscribing to join this incredible journey. I'll see you guys on the Thursday for the Roosters and the Broncos at Allianz Stadium. Gonna be legendary. Cannot wait for it. Hope you're all doing amazing and continue to have an amazing day. This has been NRL Vegas. Congratulations to all of our Vegas teams that won here. I don't know who won the Super League one here. The Super League, Vegas, I'm pretty sure it was Wigan, but I honestly blanked it out of my mind here. Yeah, Wigan. Congratulations to Wigan's win over Warrington, the Canberra Raiders over the Warriors, the Gillaroos 90-4 over England, and of course, this game right here, Panthers over the Sharkies. I'll see you all for the Thursday game. Let's go. Appreciate you all.